Hi guys, it's Patty with Patty's Paper Designs. How are you all tonight? I'm doing pretty good. My little kitties are down here in my craft room with me. And what we're going to do tonight, I don't think this is going to be a very long video, but anyway, what we're going to do tonight is we are going to finish this journal topper. So now what I did with this topper is I cut out this image that I showed you in the last video that I thought I was going to use, and then I sewed this lace around the edges, and I am going to if I can find the end here. I know there's an end. Okay, so I'm going to put this crinkled seam binding sort of around the edge, but I'm going to put it on another piece of, actually I'm going to use a piece of it's an envelope, like a cardboard type envelope, or that you get things in the mail from, like, you know, you can get these from the post office, and your priority mail and stuff comes in these kind of things. So I am going to glue it around the edge, and then I am going to glue this to here, and we will have a border of sorts around here with the darker blue. Well, actually I call this a royal blue, or it could even be considered a Colts blue, but they call it, what are they calling it? This, by the way, is from my scrap cabin shop. They're calling this Lo Sang. And I'll link her Etsy page down in the description. But anyhow, so let's go ahead and get ourselves gluing this down. I think I want to try the other end and see if it isn't maybe a little better. I don't know if it is or not, but we'll see. So I've got my glue gun here, and hopefully this will work pretty good. So how are you guys doing this evening? This is, what is this? This is Thursday evening, February the 2nd. No, the 1st. The 2nd is Friday. I should be able to keep these dates straight because I, like many of you know, I'm the parish secretary at my church. So I deal with dates all the time. But my problem is, the dates that I deal with are dates in the future. And so I get kind of confused now and then. No, I think my glue's gonna dry before I get it stuck. I would hope that this would stay crinkled, but it's not staying as crinkled as I'd like. So I think this is going to be really pretty. And actually, we're almost done with this altered book. I'm actually going to show you, before we finish this video, I'm going to show you our next project, which is going to be a fairly short project, but it's going to be a Valentine's project. I wasn't quite sure that I was going to do anything Valentine's, but I decided to go ahead and try something, and I'll show you what it is I've got planned. And we might actually work on it at our next video. It just kind of all depends. I kind of think that's what we're really going to do, is we'll end up working on. Okay, what's going on? Somehow or another it turned off. I don't exactly know why, but it's on now. See if I can get this big chunk of there. Okay. I kind of think maybe it isn't. Maybe it's not charged up. I want to say wireless, but that's really not. That's not the correct term. It's a well, it is kind of like wireless, but it's got another name. I can't remember what that name is. I'm not real good with names. Not good with names at all. And actually, I'm not terribly good with words. I get my words confused periodically. You probably have noticed that. If you haven't noticed it, then maybe you've got the same problem I do, which is called OLD, I do believe, is the name of this condition that I have. I am having some problems sometimes with my glue. It's drying faster than I can get the stuff stuck down. But that happens. You gotta be fast with this stuff. Okay, so now let's cut this off. Here I can okay, I hope this is gonna be the way I want it to be. Let's see. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good, except I'm gonna attach it like this. Yeah, that's going to be pretty good. That's going to look nice. Yes, I like that. Okay. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac to attach this. I think I do want to try and pull this something over here out a little bit. Can I pull this back off? No, I don't guess I can. No, I guess I'm going to have to be happy with that. There's a couple places that need glued a little better. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to take some Fabri-Tac Actually, I want to glue, I got this other piece of paper, this other piece of cardboard, I should say. I think I want to glue this other piece of cardboard on the back of the little girl. So let's go ahead and do that. And this string needs to cut off. It's in the way. Okay. So let's do this. So my little the little Ellie girl is still over at Christine's house with the little puppies. And I haven't seen him for 2 weeks. I didn't get to go over there last Sunday because I got tied up at church in my office working. And I didn't get to go over there, which I had planned on going over there. But it didn't work out. So I haven't seen them, and I know they're getting big, getting very big. Okay, so we got that glued down. I like Fabri-Tac because, I mean, even if you're not using it on fabric, but I like it because you can move it if you have to move it. It's a lot more forgiving than art glitter glue, or even Barely Arts glue, which is more forgiving than art glitter glue. Okay, so this is going to give it a little bit of a lift. You know, it'll be kind of up off the page some. And so now I'm going to put this on to our other cardboard that has the pretty royal blue on it. I used to work for, when I was first married, I used to work for Buster Brown Clothing Warehouse. They had a warehouse. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Buster Brown Clothing or not, but back in the day when my kids were just small children, there's always been Buster Brown shoes. I mean, well, I don't even know if they're Buster Brown shoes now or not. But I always outfitted them in Buster Brown shoes. And then I worked for Buster Brown Clothing. And so we had all these different colors. And royal blue was one of the colors that we had. And then we had a porcelain blue, and we had tartan green, and all different colors that a lot of people may not be familiar with, but I'm familiar with them, and I call them those different colors. So let's see here how this is going to work out. Seems to be working out pretty good. Yes, sirree, it does. I think it's going to be really pretty on the top of my book. Now I want to show you something else before I get on into our next project that we're going to be doing. Our next video is going to probably be our last video for the altered book. Because we've got it all the pages glued together, all the ones that we tore out last week. I've got all those glued together. I've got them all covered with digitals, and so we're getting that wrapped up really quickly. So there's that. That's so pretty. So what we're going to do here is I have a piece of here's a piece of canvas that I printed one of Angela's digitals on. And this is kind of going to go like that. And I'm going to put a piece of white lace down through here. I am going to put some kind of closure here. And I'm going to put on book corners. And that will be in our next video. And we'll do a final flip through then too. So I think that's going to be really pretty. Let's go ahead and let that dry. And then let me show you what we're going to do here for our next project. This is going to be a Valentine theme. And this is a kit from the Junk Journal Studio. And it's called, oh shoot, what's it called? Always Valentine's, I think is what it's called. But these are just the book pages, the digitals for the book pages. And then there's a ton of ephemera pages. And we're not going to use all of these pages, but we're going to use a few of them. And we're going to make a journal out of a lunch bag. And it should be a really quick project. I'm anticipating probably just 2 videos. I'm really not going to fill it really full with ephemera. And then it will also be one of the items that will be in the giveaway when I reach my 1,000 subscribers. And I'm really looking forward to starting it. So I've got to go out of town this weekend. I don't guess I'm showing you the back side very well. I've got to go out of town this weekend, and I thought I would take the fussy cuts with me and cut them in my spare time. There's probably about 10 pages of fussy cuts, maybe. But That was a weird noise. Oh, that's a cat doing something. They're in the bathroom doing something funny. I don't know what. But all kinds of Valentine's stamps and hearts and labels and just wonderful tidbits. So there's the kit that we're going to use for our Valentine's project. And I'm not terribly concerned that it gets done before Valentine's Day, although I think it probably will. Because it's going to be used as a giveaway for my, my 1,000 subscribers. And that's not going to happen for quite a long time now, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it'd be nice if it would happen rather quickly, but I don't think that happens extremely quickly for most people. So I'm anticipating it happening, sometime down the road, hopefully before the end of the year, and but maybe not, who knows. But I want to get these giveaways ready so that it won't be caught off guard. So anyhow, that's where we are. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, have a wonderful weekend, and you all take care, okay? See you later. Bye-bye.